Show you how to track your ads inside the Conversion Pros. There's a few things you can do. There's actually 3 different ways you can track things. The first thing is, actually there's 4 different ways, but the first thing is if you want to use a tracking pixel from Facebook or etc. Very easy to do. All you'll do is click down here under advanced settings, and you could type in your tracking code, hit save again, and you could put tracking pixels inside any of the Conversion Pros pages instantly. That's the first way. The second way you can do it is if you were to go to your page, let's say I want this page here and I get a link. At the end of this link, if I were going to go paste it somewhere, for example, let's say I go to Facebook and I want to paste it, I could add to the end question mark SRC equal Facebook. Now, if I were in a certain Facebook group, I could write Facebook group moms work at home, for example. I could literally do that, and if I only pasted this exact link in that Facebook group, it's going to tell me everyone that comes from it. You can actually turn this into a teeny URL too. So let's say I wanted to turn this into a small little teeny URL. I'll show you how to do that. You would just take this link, come over into our system, go into our teeny URLs, which is a whole other aspect of tracking, which I'll get into. New teeny URL, paste that big long one in, and it will create a nice small link for you to use, but it will still keep that SRC in it. For example, I opted in to this banana page, which we'll call it, and if I go to my contact manager, you'll see all these contacts, and it will tell me, the first thing it'll do is to tell me the page name it came in off of. So if I knew what page they came in off of, that's another way to track. But if you notice under the SRC, let me go back here. The SRC says Facebook on this one. So I could be advertising and check my SRC code and see every single lead that comes in from that SRC code. And you can make it up. If you're doing solo ads, you could do the name of the solo ad. And that way you can see if you're actually getting what you paid for by doing an SRC code / the name of that solo ad company. And that's very convenient for you to track your leads and know exactly where you're spending your money and time and where your leads are coming in off of by just adding this little piece of code to the pages. Now I'm going to show you the last step, which is our teeny URLs. All right, this last step here, teeny URL. So let's say I wanted to look at this site here. I can literally hit view, or scroll down, there's a little button, and hit stats or logs. So I could actually look at logs, and it will tell me every single source each hit is actually coming from. So I could also track all the traffic and see what sources are actually sending my hits. If I want to go over here to the stats and I could actually see how many hits every day this site is getting, and then I can compare it to the amount of leads and look at my traffic as well as that. But if you actually want to see what source is sending you traffic, if you use our teeny URL, you could actually see the source that is also sending you the traffic. And so that is 3 ways to actually look and track traffic.